It's just, I hate when you guys catch us on stressed out days.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those. It's layered.
Yes.
Somebody hit us up for a Patreon refund, and they've been a Patreon subscriber for like a year. And they were like, I didn't sign up for any of this. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what you want me to do with that.
Yeah,
I don't even know how that's possible.
Yeah.
We got in a fight the other night.
We did.
That sucked.
It was late after a long week. I still had work on Sunday. And I got offended for something that's not even... And then you put your finger in my face.
I certainly did.
I certainly did.
But even as you say that, it wasn't like... I would never do that.
No,
seriously.
It wasn't like you, blah, blah, blah. Like, it wasn't like that. You just were pointing at me.
Did it like this.
Yeah.
And I'll do it again.
Yes.
This is what happened. We debated whether or not we're going to talk about this. But in being stressed and being kind of frantic, we were like, well, maybe we could at least talk about this so that something that we talk about can maybe help somebody in the future.
Right.
And there could be some kind of like good that comes out of it.
Right.
We were home late. It was late after a show. After an exhausting day.
Yes.
For both of us.
Yes.
And I was like, I'm fucking starving. It's like fucking 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And I was like, if I get pizza, would anybody have some? And you said what?
No.
You said no.
I said no. And then the pizza got here. And I was like, oh, can I have a piece? And you looked at me like... Yeah. Because... Why? Let's do it like this. Why do you think I looked at you? Oh, because I said no. But then I saw it and I was like, oh, I think I kind of want one.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And then you gave me the look. So I put it down and you're like, have some. And I was like, no, I'm fine. You know?
You got very stubborn after the look.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course I did.
So as of course... If you getting stubborn after the look isn't of course, another of course is I'm absolutely going to give you a look.
Of course.
After you say no to pizza and then you immediately want some.
Yeah.
But the important parts of the story are, one, I would never deny you food.
No, obviously.
Ever.
Obviously.
So you should have gotten upset in the first place. And then you never know when somebody, I mean, you have a pretty good idea if you think about it, but you never know just by looking at somebody. You don't always know by looking at someone how close they are to the end of their patience.
Yes.
So I fucked with you when you were at the end of your patience. You should have given me a little leeway because of what was obviously going to happen.
Well, I mean, think about it too, right? Like
there's...
You know, not until I explained to you what all of my shit was, you know, like I've been working like crazy. I have a cancellation list that's a mile long. I'm booked until June.
Yes.
I have no appointments available in May. I am leaving for 17 days and clients are not thrilled about it. On top of getting my hair kit ready, right? And making sure that I have everything that I could possibly need to, you know, styling, cutting, all of it, you know? And then I also have to pack for 17 days worth of clothes.
Yeah.
And it's not just like, you know, an outfit a day. It's like 2 outfits a day because you can't go to dinner on these cruise ships in fucking sweatpants. You know what I mean?
That's why I get a burger from the place upstairs and you sit on the shuffleboard court.
Yeah, I mean, that's also an option. I can do that.
We both have a laundry list of things that we got to get done.
Right. And it's just, once everything starts to like crunch down on you, you're like, fuck, how am I going to get all of this stuff done? It always ends up getting done. That's not the problem. But it's just, it's frustrating. It's frustrating to think about. It's frustrating to, you know, get into and really start, you know, like you're fucking pulling out shit out of your closet that you haven't worn in like a year and a half.
Yeah.
You know?
Not only that, but we have to make sure that this show gets done.
Right.
We have to make sure all the Patreon people get refunded that somehow magically signed up for this that didn't ever choose to sign up for this.
Right.
That is so minor.
I wonder if they have like a kid that just like fucking took their mom's credit card or something.
And did this?
Yeah.
You're not going to look up porn. You're going to subscribe to our...
I mean, maybe. Who knows? It's when people got nicer like during the pandemic.
A misbehaved kid that signs up for people's Patreon.
I'm really going to get mom for this one.
Yeah, and we did. We got her.
Yeah.
We have a lot going on.
Yeah. So, of course, like patients are running thin because it's like crunch time. It's like 4 days before you're leaving, 5 days before you're leaving. So, of course... I'm like, can I have one? You say no to me. I'm already on edge.
I didn't even say no.
No, you just kind of looked at me.
I just looked at you.
And then, and then the finger. And I think that's what sent me over the edge. Because that's when I snapped and I told you, get your fucking finger out of my face.
You did say that.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's shitty. It is what it is. And I apologize for being shitty. And, I'm sensitive.
I apologize too, but I know for a fact I wouldn't have done it differently.
Yeah.
Because I don't think anything I did was too over the line.
No, it wasn't.
It's just kind of how I would act at all
wasn't
times.
In normal circumstances, because normally I'd be like, fuck you, I'm taking it. You know what I mean? Like, and that would have been that. But, I'm sensitive.
I feel like, for better or worse, I'm always going to act like me in any situation.
Yeah, same.
So
that's why I flew off the handle. So you're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was that. So what did we learn? We learned that you gotta... what's the last
Be in bed by 9.
Always be in bed by 9 no matter what. Even if you have stuff to do after that. Always be sleeping. But you never know where somebody's levels are at.
No.